you to keep writing content that can tell interesting stories both for consumer and for brands. We are certainly looking forward to a great show tomorrow. One of the things I can assure you is that it's going to be an amazing show. We have a very good lineup. Our very own Ben Sol will be there as well. We have Mviri, the storyteller, who is on the way and should be joining us shortly. And of course, our local DJs. We have an amazing lineup of local DJs. I'm sure you've seen a lot of content that they've been generating for us in terms of their own platforms as well. The other thing I wanted to mention is that as Team FOMO, our plan is to deliver a full 360 experience. So there are certain other things that we have done with our other partners. I'd like to highlight Little Cab. We are working with Little Cab, and this is specifically because we care about the consumer and we want to make sure that we get you to the venue and we get you back home safely. Okay? So they will be extending amazing discounts to all the consumers who will be coming for the event tomorrow. I'd also like to acknowledge Sankara, who are our hosts here today. They have also been working closely with us. Of course, this Gong Racecourse, our venue, and other partners. I can see Team Dendry. They've given us amazing goodies for all our partners. Thank you, Team Dendry, as well. And we also have our ticketing partners present, M-Ticket and Ticket Sasa. Thank you so much. So I don't want to say much, but I would like to possibly ask our security partner, Third Eye Solutions. I don't know whether they're already here. Mr. Alan? Okay, I'm told they are not yet here. Would like to talk about what are we doing in terms of making sure that the consumer is safe, everyone is safe, that as you enjoy that experience, that nothing interrupts you. So we'll be talking about that as well. Thank you everybody for making time this morning. We are looking forward to working together the entire weekend. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. We'll now move on to Ariel before we finally move to.
Hi everyone. Welcome to this press briefing and welcome to Fireboy, to Kenya. I'll just make mine very simple. I think Jane has taken us through the amazing journey it has been to partner with FOMO and the rest of the partners to ensure that we are able to bring Fireboy to Nairobi. So as Guinness, we have a campaign we launched last year called Black Shines Brightest, which Fireboy is a key member of back in Nigeria. So it is an African campaign that celebrates African creativity and ingenuity, and I think we all agree that Fireboy brings that creativity to the table. So we are happy to have him in the country. He will also be proceeding to Uganda back end of this month as part of the same Black Shines Brightest campaign. So as Guinness, we want to ensure we continue to celebrate creativity in everything that people do and make people feel bold enough to come up with amazing things and amazing ideas. So as part of Fireboy being in Kenya, we also want to get a chance to enjoy our beautiful country. So we'll get to have some time out away from his entertainment and away from the performance tomorrow, where he'll get to enjoy a bit of the Nairobi city, and he'll be able to also sit down with key partners to just have conversations about collaboration and what else we can do with Fireboy. So for us, we just want to thank him for coming and welcome him to the country, and can't wait for his performance.
Wanjiru, we'll move to Third Eye so that they can give us the security bit chopped out before we finalize it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alan. I'm from Third Eye. I would like to do the security brief for the event. I would like to say, first of all, we are very aware of the reputation for the venue, and we have, over the last 1 month, my colleagues will attest, slept at the venue, and what we are going to tell you is, come and test it. We know, we have profiled, we have had our intelligence, our undercover people working overnight at that venue. We know what challenges are faced there, and we are equally and we are ready for it. So as you come, what I will like to ask Kenyans most of all is we want a positive experience for you. In many concerts you find there is always the push and pull. We don't want that. We want you to come, have fun, and remember for that you really enjoyed yourself. Anything security instruct you to do or they need you to do, please assist us because it is for the safety and good of everyone. Any issues you have, we will be on ground. I will personally be on ground to ensure you as our fan, as our friend, as our partner, because fans are our partners. Enjoy yourself tremendously. As you can see, he is here. We are not talking anymore of ifs and ifs and ifs. He is here. We want you to come and have fun. We have strategic partnerships with the National Police Service, and I can assure you, as you enter the venue, you will understand what I mean by strategic partnerships. We will be very, for the use of this word, for the people who have ill intentions, and forgiving to those people who are giving that very bad. But if you're a peace-loving Kenya, you have come to have fun, you will enjoy yourself, I can guarantee you. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, we will accept.
Thank you. So the moment we've all been waiting for, we'll have a question and answer session immediately after this. But I want us to move on to the artist, Fireboy, Karibu Kenya. Just to guide the session, I know he'll speak about his experience and what he's doing in Kenya and basically the collaborations. I would ask you to put to bed, I know the one question that everyone has is about your collaboration with Ed Sheeran. So please, if you could speak about it now, and we'll limit it to his performance tomorrow, what we're expecting from his time in Kenya, and anything else he'll bring it up. Then we'll have a question and answer session immediately after this, and then there are also a couple of guys who have interviews. We'll have that after this, but please let's limit this session with Fireboy to specifically what he's doing in Kenya, his collaboration with the brands, the concerts, and anything else you want to share.
Good morning, everyone. First off, I would like to thank the media houses, everyone who took the time to come here today, on formal events for putting all this together, Guinness, brand partner. I appreciate every single one of you involved in this. About the collaboration with Ed Sheeran, as I've said, I've always talked about it at interviews. You know, it's something that happened very naturally. It was organic. He loved the song, reached out, and he made a fire verse. And it was more than a collaboration. It was like a bridge that we built, for African music, to just cross over to that international scene. And I'm glad it all became a success. So I think I'll take the questions now. This one.
Thank you. So I guess we'll open the floor to questions, and I'm seeing hands up already. So we'll start on this side and move to the other side, then we'll see how this goes.
My name is Liz Jackson from SPM Buzz, and one question I'd like to know, who's your Kenyan favorite artist, and are we looking into a collaboration, Fireboy featuring whoever?
Well, I don't have a favorite, but I do listen to Kenyan music. I listen to Soul, Indiri, Salty Soul. I'm very familiar with the music, and yeah, I think there should have been a collaboration with Salty Soul at some point, but yeah, it's still in the works.
Okay, next.
Hi, my name is Ian from K24. I would like to ask you about your music. During the pandemic was a really good time because singles like Vibration popped up and a lot of fans really liked your music. So how has that impacted your career to the level you are at now?
Thank you. Actually, as at the time, I was working on my second studio album. The first one was already out, and COVID kind of slowed things down. I couldn't go on tour, so I think it gave people more time to really listen to the album and soak it in, and that's when the song started popping. And I wouldn't say I'm grateful for COVID, but but yeah, apart from that, it gave me a lot of creative time to really work on the kind of introspective music I really wanted to make, from the Apollo album. And I'm really grateful for the time and attention that I really had to make that album.
Hi Fireboy, my name is Faith Mwani from Energy Radio. I would like to know which country has been which country did you have the best experience during your performances, and are we expecting any surprise artists?
Surprise artist on the show tomorrow?
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I think that's all up to formal events. I'm sure there are loads of other artists apart from myself that are ready to entertain everybody. Well, honestly, up until recently, my favorite performances have been in the United States in my just concluded tour in February. But I have enjoyed East Africa a lot. So I really had a great time in Tanzania. I've performed there like maybe 3 times, and every time I've always had an amazing time because it's an amazing place, amazing people. The environment is so beautiful, and it just gave me a taste of what I would experience in Kenya, and that's one of the reasons why I was looking forward to coming here. I look forward to having a good time.
Hello, my name is Kalondu from Radio Africa. I read somewhere that you wrote Peru when you were tipsy. Then what's the process of writing songs for you?
First of all, I'd like to say drink responsibly. I wouldn't advocate for that, But I was stressed out from a trip. I just had a few drinks. I was tipsy. I was in a very jovial, nonchalant mood. And my normal style of writing is I like to take time. Even when the melodies come to my head first, I always like to take time with the lyrics and write it out and arrange everything. But I was bossed. I was in the mood. I was like, you know what? Let me just try something I've never done before. And I just got into both. The beat was very easy to just jump on. Just 45 minutes, I was done, and that's how I made it. I wanted to actually touch up on the song, later on, but Olamide told me not to touch the song, to just drop it like that. And I'm glad I did.
Thank you again. First, I would like to ask, Afrobeat has really been the sound that is representing Africa globally, and being among the artists that are from West Africa that you're representing, how's the growth of Afrobeat mainly promoted African music?
Well, yeah, there you have it. You've said it. It's African music. It's not just Afrobeats. This is a mistake I have made myself oftentimes. It's not just about Afrobeat. Afrobeat is just a genre. Africans make different kinds of music. I'm sure that Kenyan artists you guys have a certain genre of music that is not Afrobeat per se. So that it's African music. So when an African act is making waves and breaking boundaries, it's taking the whole continent with him or her. And that's what the beauty of African music is. And I'm just really glad to be part of the generation where all this is coming to pass. We have artists breaking boundaries, smashing the Billboard, attending the Grammys, getting nominated, stuff like that. It just makes me happy, and I'm glad that it all started from my generation. And what we are working on is to make it easier for the generation after us, like the ones before us made it easier for us. Just pass on the legacy and make it easier for the ones coming after us. And we just keep working. It's beautiful because literally in what I do, you don't have to do too much. All you have to do is make music, promote your culture, and you're taking everyone along with you. And I'm just glad I get to do that with my people.
Hi Fireboy, how are you doing?
My name is Wanjira Longhour. I am a radio personality from Capital FM. First of all, I don't know if anyone's told you, but karibu sana to Kenya. We're really excited to have you here. I have several questions, so you might hear from me again, but I guess my first question is, can we expect anything, any collaborations with you and any Kenyan artists now that you're here? Do you have any endeavors to work with any Kenyan artists? Are you aware of our artists? Is there anyone who excites you in your ears?
I get this question everywhere. And I think I literally just answered this question, I think about 10-15 minutes ago. It's fine. I mentioned in the storyteller, I mentioned Salty Soul. There should be something in the works with Salty Soul. It's not come to fruition yet, but it's in the works.
How long are you here for?
Just a couple of days. Yeah, but thank you.
Fireball, Karibu, Kenya. I want to know, in terms of your collaboration with Sharon, what has it opened in your music career? Are you expecting new deals, collabos? And then a second question is, what do you like more about Kenya? Because I do believe we have good culture, we have beautiful women.
Yeah, you're right. Well, the collaboration, whether the collaboration happened or not, I was always going to get deals. My career was always going to progress. So I would like to focus more on what it means for Afrobeats. You know, that's what, you know, when I heard the news that Ed Sheeran was going to be on my song, I was really happy for like maybe 10-15 minutes for myself. Like, whoa, I get to be on a song with this man. But then the joy it overflowed when I realized that it would mean more for Afrobeats. You know, I kept telling myself that this is huge. You know, I knew what the song, because the song was already a success, you know, even before the collaboration happened. So it's about gaining momentum, you know, building a bridge. You know, now there's a bridge between African music and the so-called international scene. It's not so far off. You know, it's just a matter of collaboration here and there, and that's what we're doing. So I would say what it means for Afrobeats is we are building momentum on what Afrobeats is going to be in the next 5 years. And we're already seeing it now. I'm just really glad it came through me and my song.
So we'll have the last two questions before we proceed to the other interviews. Unfortunately, we have a really tight day today for Fireboy. He has quite a lot to do. So we'll have the last two.
So hi, my name is Saisandabi from Icon Radio, and we've had so many international acts coming in to perform in Kenya. What's going to make your experience, or rather your performance, stand out from all those that have been before?
Well, I'm not trying to outdo anyone. I'm just looking to have fun, engage with my people. It's my first time in Kenya, so I'm trying to give the fans something worth the wait. You know, this has been in the offing for the past couple of years. You know, people have been saying, "Oh, Fireboy coming to Kenya. When are you coming to Kenya?" COVID affected things. A couple of deals here and there broke down, but you know, we're finally here, and I'm just trying to make sure that I give the fans, you know, worth the money and worth the wait. But for me, honestly, I'm just going to have fun on that stage, because I realized that the more an artist has fun on the stage, the more the fans enjoy themselves.
So before we proceed to our last few questions, Viri is coming up. So we'll also give him a chance to speak. You'll also get a time, some moments to ask him a couple of questions, especially regarding the performance.